Hello, myself Sunil Ramakrishna. Here, basically, we are discussing about the topic that is cities creation. And in this, basically, cities creation, we are discussing about one of the topic that is solution. This is actually the solution, basically, which we are discussing. In this, basically, we are discussing. This is basically the 20 percentage error, basically, that we are discussing. One of the person asked the question, basically, who are basically the cricketer, basically, who is handling the cricket, basically. What is cricket? That basically actually know what actually the cricket. Then basically he told that one of the person told that who are this group basically who are handling this hundred plane crash. That example also we have taken. Then one of the person told that basically who are this Bollywood basically. Then one of the person told that basically who are these mafia groups basically. Then another person told that who are these energy company, power company and nuclear power company groups basically. Then one of the person asked that also basically who are these text box equal to thousand cities basically. Then one of the person asked who are this combo box equal to thousand cities, check box equal to thousand cities, radio button equal to thousand cities, push button equal to thousand cities. Who are this group basically? Then he told that basically that yeah need to investigate basically because one of the person told that basically we were actually thinking that basically TCS, Microsoft, these all are the basically main software company basically, but they are basically just small part of the very dangerous industry basically. That thousand, that hundred plane crash, that's very dangerous thing, na, basically. So just these people basically are just small part of the big system basically that you can say. Then basically one of the person told that yes, yeah, it's very. That means one of the person told that basically uh, there are lots of people basically who are so rich basically that the bank basically can't keep their account also basically. Up to that level basically money they have. Then he told that yes, yeah, basically, that is also correct. So one of the person told that who are this group basically. Then one more question basically one of the person asked, who are these 11 parts dividing group basically? For example, Asia land basically gets divided from the Earth planet basically without any movement basically, without any big earthquakes basically. How basically they do basically? And who are this group basically? And they basically do certain level of activities, and then basically they again merge the Asia land with the Earth planet land basically. Rest of Earth planet other than that Asia basically. They just merge it basically, right? After having certain level of task basically. What basically are that task basically that we have already seen that basically. Then he told that yes, yeah basically. So after listening this basically, one of the mafia group basically told that basically we are nothing basically, yeah, basically. We thought basically we are the most dangerous people basically. वन ऑफ द माफिया पर्सन टोल्ड दैट बेसिकली हम तो कुछ नहीं है भाई इनके सामने. We are basically nothing basically. Assume that basically one of the mafia group basically watched this video basically. Assume basically in really basically nobody is going to watch. So in just assume basically, assume one of the mafia person watched this movie, watched this video basically, and they told that basically यार we are तो nothing basically. हम तो कुछ नहीं है इनके सामने. हम कुछ नहीं है. We are nothing basically in front of this group basically, of this big system group basically. That is text box equal to thousand cities. We are nothing basically. We thought that basically we are basically this, we are that, we are these. So like this basically things basically are there. So one of the person told that basically 20 percentage error basically is into text box equal to thousand cities also. Reason that basically we have already discussed. The human souls basically which get creates that only basically, that basically also contains the error basically. Reason the source basically, the source itself contains the error. Then basically the destination by default basically it's going to convert to error only basically. So one of the person told that basically how we can clean the souls basically. Then for example one of the person told that if the one city basically is so dirty, few people basically rich country basically they just do the artificial rain and they basically cleans the city. Few people basically they are basically not so rich, so they basically manually do the cleanup basically. Few people are very rich country basically, sorry, which rich city, so they basically artificial rains and then basically they clean up the entire city basically. Few people are not basically up to that level basically, so they do manual clean basically, they do manual clean basically. So like this basically things are basically there. Then one of the person told that basically the text box equal to 1,000 city basically, right? So how basically Bollywood groups are connected here basically? Then they told that basically Bollywood groups are connected like this. Uh, One of the person told that basically, is there any satellite groups basically? Satellite equal to Bollywood is like this basically connection is there. Then he told that basically satellite equal to Bollywood. That means who are taking care of the Bollywood basically? They basically have satellite also. Then they told that basically might be possible basically that satellite equal to Bollywood also. Basically. That is also basically possible. Satellite equal to Bollywood basically. So that is also possible. Satellites equal to Bollywood. Satellites equal to Bollywood means entire Bollywood energy basically are captured by the satellite groups and they basically handles everything basically. They handles basically everything basically. So like this basically also things basically are there. One of the person told that basically can basically Bollywood group basically can connect to the software industry. Means if anybody want to access the laptop of one person basically, then Bollywood group basically have the power. Then they told that yes, yeah, basically they have the power. They can do anything basically from the laptop basically. Then they told that basically is anything going to affect to that city basically. For example, when one person is attacking the from the laptop and one person's body is basically getting damaged. So anything is, for example, from Chennai basically one person is doing this and he basically told by the Hyderabad group and Hyderabad group basically was told by the Pune group and Pune group basically was told by the Bangalore group, like this basically chain system. So anything is going to affect after the damage to this city basically. Then he told that basically if that person basically is very highly connected, then this entire city will might get basically big earthquake basically. In this basically the government will be responsible for that basically. In this basically the government will be 100% responsible for each and every damage which is going to happen to the across the world basically. Reason, this city basically are accessed by the thousands hundreds of country basically. Whenever the power supply is accessed, that time basically this city basically data are also basically taken into the picture basically. This city data are also basically taken. So if this city data are also basically taken, then basically the people will ask basically the nuclear power company will ask why basically this city is damaged basically. Then one of the person will tell basically somebody has damaged basically one person's body, so due to that body damage basically the earthquake happened. Then one of the person asked basically why you have damaged that particular person's body basically. Then they will start investigating basically who was that, why basically this happened, each and everything basically they are going to ask. So in next video basically we are going to see little bit more about this discussion, that is basically the earthquake happened in the 9 to 10 cities.